Oh my gosh! Good morning from the most southern point of Africa called Cape Agulhas. Now I'm here in my Airbnb in the most southern town in Africa called Al Agulhas. Now this town is such a small little town. As you can see over here, check how the houses look. They don't have any security fences, but this, what you're seeing, is basically almost the entire town. Now our plan today is to continue driving all the way through the coastal roads, past Gansbaai and all the way to Hermanus. Now we're going to do something really awesome there today, which we're so excited for. But then we're going to continue through the beautiful mountains of the Cape and eventually make our way to the Strand here in Cape Town.
So I think this coming up here is the main road of the town, because over here is the local cafe, and then all along this road are the shops and bars. So you have a place that sells milkshake there, there is a bar over there, and on this side over here, that over there is the most southern pub in Africa.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, please, full unleaded. Alright, now that we have a full tank of petrol, let's hit the road. We have about 1 hour until we hit Gansbaai. So let's go.
Hi! How cute is this little dorpie? It's got all the little houses, some of them are even painted different colors.
On our way to Gansbaai, we actually came through a small town called Alim, and I didn't think much of it, but as we were driving through it, we were just like, wow, it's got these cool old houses, so well kept streets. It's really giving you this old sense of, you know, like maybe the early 1900s South Africa is what I'm thinking. Probably wrong, but it's so nice. I mean, check the thatch roof with the white walls, and they're all like the same size.
I've just looked on Google, and this town was actually established by German missionaries in 1824. Like, how crazy is that? And this is why we are doing this road trip. There are so many parts of South Africa that Danny and I haven't seen or fully experienced for ourselves. And although we absolutely love traveling to different countries and exploring new cultures, there's just something so different about being able to explore something completely new, but around you is something that is so familiar, like the people and the food. It just fills your heart in such a completely different way. And today we are doing something I have always wanted to do. We are going whale watching. We are currently in Hermanus, which is one of the top whale watching destinations in the world.
Now, during our road trip here in South Africa, we have been seeing whales, but we've always been seeing it from land. And the whales are always so far, so this time we're actually going to be seeing them on a boat, and they're probably going to come right close to us, and we're actually going to get, for the first time, a good look at the whales.
So we hope. We're not guaranteed, but I'm pretty sure that we will. We are currently here in October, and apparently the best time for whaling season in South Africa is from July till the end of November, so I definitely think we'll see something today.
So the whale that we're busy looking for is called the southern right whale. Now these have got two blowholes on the top, so they say when it sprays water in the air like a whale generally does, it actually sprays a V because it's got two holes. So all we're looking for is just two sprays up in the air.
It's quite hard to see over the swell. Sometimes there's a wave that's splashing and you're like, oh, whale, and every time you get disappointed because it's just the wave.
Oh, the waves here are so big. Like, look at this. I don't know if the camera's doing it any justice, but they are massive.
We're relying purely on our sight to track these whales because they don't have a tracking system in the water to spot their whales, because apparently those fishing trackers use the same frequencies that the whales do, and it confuses them, so we really have to be on a lookout. There was a dolphin or something here.
there was definitely something there.
They're the little seals in the water and they're just literally floating on their back, like having a grand old time. It's like, woo.
I think we spotted one. We've all been summoned upstairs because we've spotted a whale. Do you see it? Do you see it?
No, I don't see it.
Ooh.
Wow!
My gosh.
There's a whale like literally just a few meters in front of us and it's coming up and going under the water. We're hoping that it reaches the water. Oh, there we go. Wow, it's so beautiful.
Wow, that is
Massive.
huge.
Like a mom and a baby.
A mom and a baby.
That's the baby.
It just made a noise. I have never been this close to a whale before.
Buddy, this is my office. Normal office. Normal office.
Oh my goodness.
Guys, don't fight the ocean, go with emotion.
We have to hold on so tight over here because the boat is rocking so much.
I'm feeling a little bit nauseous. Oh gosh.
Rocking so
much, yeah, geez.
Oh my gosh. It keeps coming up the whole time. But it is absolutely massive up close.
So the guide was just explaining to us that the whales can stay underwater for 30 minutes and then they have to come up for air. But with the baby has to come up for air a lot
Guys, you will
quicker.
see there's only a mom and a baby. Whale situations, there's no father, no papa. This father pay no social support. Nothing. Female can have only one baby at a time. One baby every 3 years she will have a newborn baby. And there's never twins in Wales because the baby is 1/3 of the mother's length when it's born.
Wow.
1/3 of the mother's length.
That's
eh?
insane.
That's already
For
massive.
example,
There it is. Oh my goodness. Wow. We're all trying to get as close as we can to see these whales. But it's so hard to maneuver around this boat.
I think it's under the boat now.
Just a feeling of knowing that it's underneath you and you don't know where to look to find it.
Makes you a little bit nervous, but apparently they're not aggressive, so we should be
There we are.
good.
Yes, we guys coming this side. There you go.
You can see a shadow under the water. Oh my gosh. Look! Wow, that's like right here.
Did you see how big that was?
That's like literally right here. If you were standing on the front of the boat and had to put your hand out, you'd be able to touch it. Oh my goodness, look at that. Before the otter trail, I hadn't really seen a whale. And I think we're getting spoiled on this road trip.
Definitely.
Oh! We just saw the whale jumping. This is so incredible. So the swells are quite rough today, so I've just come down to the bottom of the boat to sit here for a bit because I am feeling quite nauseous.
It's so nice to see the whales, but at the same time, it's hard to really sit and enjoy it while these waves are bouncing up and down. I'm getting so sick on the boat. Oh, luckily I have not thrown up yet, but I've come close so many times. I'm just keeping my eyes on the horizon and just trying to look at that at all times.
Yeah, we're finally on land.
Wow, I'm still feeling so woozy. It was so awesome seeing the whales, but after about an hour, just got
Yeah.
super sick from the waves, and it just then all became about trying to survive rather than trying to watch whales.
It was
Oh.
really epic to see the whales up so close though.
Yeah.
So even though I'm feeling a little bit motion sickness, it was definitely worth the experience.
Yeah, it was so much fun, but you definitely spend about 50% of your time looking at the horizon. Because the minute you see a whale, then you're like, whoa.
Yeah, I think we need a flat Coke and to just sit down for a little bit before we continue our trip.
Yeah, whew.
Look at what we're driving through at the moment. It just feels so incredible to take roads like this that meander through the coast.
It is absolutely beautiful.
It doesn't feel like we're in South Africa, or the South Africa that we know.
I am just in awe.
Our intention was to carry on filming as we got to the Strand, but we were both still feeling quite under the weather after being motion sick that we just decided to have an early night. But stay tuned for next week's video as we finally get to explore Cape Town and all that it has to offer.